Perceptual Shift Show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Welcome to the Shift Show. My name is James Quine. This is my brother,
Robbie. I'm a perceptual shifter and a life lover, and this is my life loving sludge.
You kind of say something like that every single time.
I know,
You realize
but
that?
yeah, but this really works for me, man.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole like perceptual shifter, life lover, sludge, all of it? You want to do that every single time?
I don't know.
I kind of like it, actually. I'll be honest.
Well,
all right.
It just kind of feels like our little
I'm
opener.
also, yeah, it is. I'm also a perceptual shifter. I'm also a life lover, but I'm not a sludge drinker.
Yeah.
I'm a cinnamon, hot spice
that's
cinnamon
right.
tea, and honey, and heavy
You're
whipping
a
cream drink.
cinnamon.
That's a great word for me, a
I
cinnamon.
know. It's really
I like
true.
that.
It's
And
extremely
then
accurate.
Normally, I like to start the show off with a nice slurp.
Yeah. Perceptual slurp.
If you're out there listening and you got something to drink, come on, slurp along.
Yeah.
Sometimes people call me Slurp Along Cassidy. All right, so
That's not bad, actually.
not bad. So we got a good show. First of all, how you doing? It's been a minute since we've been recording.
I'm doing great, but I'm definitely brimming with curiosity about your hot date in Kauai.
Oh yeah, I had a hot date in Kauai. That was
Yeah.
nice with my sweet little Courtney.
That's right.
Yeah.
It lasted almost a week, right?
4 nights, 5 days in
Wow.
Kauai with this beautiful girl.
She's El Foxo, man.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. So we had a lot of
wait.
fun.
Shout out to Courtney.
Hey, Courtney. It was actually our third official date.
Right,
we met
right.
once in Kauai
Yeah.
for a day date. We met the second time in Oahu
Right.
for a day date. And then this was the first like official overnighter. So it's
Wow.
great. And then she'll be coming out here in about a week. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, she'll come and see what the house is in Maui.
Right.
And it's cool. Yeah.
I got to meet her on Zoom at our Life
you did.
Lovers.
You did get to meet her.
Yeah.
That was cool.
It was fun.
Yeah, it's awesome. New love, all that stuff
Yeah.
is super awesome. And, we're going to see where it goes.
Yeah, exactly. No expectations, but it's getting off to a good start.
I'm a big... Yeah, go ahead.
I think the combination, what I really am stoked about, just being on the periphery of your love just emanating, is new love, is that you're having fun and it's sexy.
Yeah.
And that combination synergistically is powerful. Fun and sexy is a good start.
So, also, the
And,
thing
and
that-
it's real, too.
Yeah, well, the great thing is that she's into...
Like you guys aren't playing games and
No,
stuff.
she's into so much of what I'm into. Number
it's-
one,
it's very
she
similar.
doesn't drink. She doesn't get high.
Shout out for that, definitely.
For me, and it's cool if you drink or get high. It's
Yeah.
just my thing. If you're a cigarette smoker,
Right.
you're probably happier with somebody else that smokes cigarettes, right? And if you like to have a drink occasionally, it's nice to have a drink with somebody that you love occasionally. So
sure.
for me, being sober, it's nice to be with somebody sober.
Right.
And this is, I think, one of the first girls that I've been with that is like truly sober, doesn't
Wow.
drink. And so that's
God,
cool.
it took a while.
Yeah, it took a while. It
Yeah.
takes what it takes. But
Yeah.
and it shows up when you're ready.
Right. Thank you.
Right?
Man, you get a ding for
It's
that.
in the universe's time, not my time.
Exactly. Divine timing.
Yeah. And I do that abundance affirmation. I open myself up to abundance of finance, romance, happy joy. And here's the romance showing up.
It was number 2 on your list.
I mean, it'd be nice if some finance shows up.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm okay financially. In
Right.
fact, I realize I'm way ahead of the game compared to most of the people on the planet, so I shouldn't be complaining.
I agree. This house is effing epic, man.
Right?
You got the fire pit, you got the jacuzzi, but that's even the small stuff. It's filled with light and love.
Well,
You're playing
part of
with
that is
Leo.
thank you, Mom.
Yes.
Because our mom...
Shout out to Mom.
Our mom gave us some inheritance when she passed
And
away.
gave us life, too.
Yeah, and gave us life. And
Also gave us a lot of qualities that we still have today, like our chatterboxness.
and so much of our entrepreneurship and
Yeah.
our creativity comes
Yes,
from mom.
was a pianist, and she really supported art.
And she had her own little business where she
Yeah,
found money
it
for
wasn't
people,
little.
and-
It was she kicked
did well.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's an
And she took a lot of risks.
Yeah, she did.
which encouraged us to take some risks.
Well, yeah, and she was open about computers in the very early days when it was first starting.
Oh, yeah.
You know, computers were ridiculously dorky back then.
Yeah, she was an advocate for all.
Yes, she's
She'd
like,
be all over the AI.
oh my God, yeah.
Okay, so good little catch up. And what else did I want to say? Oh, I want to tell everybody what the show's about. If you haven't been here before, if you've been here before, you know what the show's about.
Right.
If this is the first time you're listening, this show is really based on the Perceptual Shift book, How to Love Your Life and Manifest Abundance.
Yeah.
And
romance.
And abundance in all areas
That's
of your
right.
life. Yeah. And it has a lot of tools and tips and tricks and writing and exercises in it to help you get there, because we're big believers in actually doing the work.
Yes.
Not just reading something or hearing something or seeing something and then having it magically happen in your life. We have to basically take the bull by the horns and actually put the pedal to the metal, do some work.
I am a big fan of practical. I'm not a huge woo-woo person. I like the practical. Get your pen, get your book, do the writing, do the work.
If you're looking to grow,
no pain, no gain, baby.
Exactly.
It's just like going to the gym.
Exactly. It's not going to happen with a pill.
No, and sometimes this whole light and fluffy thing about, come on, man, knock it off.
And reading books is great, and I read a lot of books, and I listen to a lot. We both do. We listen and we read, and that stuff is wonderful because it sort of brainwashes us in a healthy way.
Sure.
It's infusing our mind. You listen to mantras and all kinds of stuff. All that stuff is fantastic.
Yeah.
In conjunction with doing the work,
there we go.
You skyrocket.
Yeah.
And that's where the abundance is really manifested.
Yeah. It just depends how deep a person wants to go.
Exactly. So that's what the show's all about.
Yeah.
And what we do here is we actually open up the book, we read a page from the book every episode.
Yeah.
There's a question at the end of the reading, sometimes more than one. We answer it for the first time that we've done this, even though I wrote the book for the first time.
Right.
And we share our answers with you. And we usually have a special opening and closing, which is more than just like drinking the sludge and clicking the glasses together. And we're going to do that opening now. And the idea, tell them about the idea why we do an opening like this. Why do we do this opening?
I can only speak for myself, but what happens is I want to feel, it's more important for me to feel it in my cells, like joy and higher like love, basically. So playing music really helps me to get in that zone, like the love zone.
Yeah. So we actually
life lover zone.
Basically like what we just said. Mm-hmm. We take actions to shift.
Thank you.
We take actions to evolve. We take actions to grow.
Right.
We take actions to manifest abundance.
Yeah.
And one of the actions we take for shifting is we put on these little shifty glasses to remind us that it's time to shift our attitudes. Mm-hmm. Oh, one of my little things is hanging down. Okay, here we go.
Your little thing.
My little
Your little
raindrops.
hanging thing that you got.
Yeah. And then we grab a hold of our axes.
That's right.
AKA guitars.
Yeah.
Which thankfully you tune them today.
Yes.
He does that every episode.
That's my little job here at Perceptual Shift Studios.
Exactly. And then we bring it on. We bring on some music. So let's get going.
Here we go. Welcome to the Shift Show. Get ready for the mind flow. You're gonna see the world in a brand new way. To show you how to love life. Eliminate your strife. You'll manifest all that you desire. Perceptual Shift Show. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, you came off that thing a little soon there.
Really?
Yeah,
premature.
Premature pull-off-lation. Yes, exactly.
I'm getting older here.
That's okay. You didn't wait for the foot little in the air thing.
It's hard not to crack up with James's glasses are the Don't Rain on My Parade glasses. And it's got little raindrops on the bottom that
right.
are wiggling when he starts rocking, and it's hard to keep a straight face.
Okay, so we brought in a little bit of levity.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the show to really start.
Right.
We're going to grab the book.
Do we talk about the Kindle version?
Oh, no, that's right. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it. If you don't have the book
Yeah.
and you like the book, which is not mandatory, you can listen to the show. But
Right,
if you
right.
like the book, the duck, I almost said the duck. If you'd like the book and you want to dig deeper, like we talked about earlier, then you can go to Amazon.com. You can go
That's
to Barnes
right.
and Noble or lots of places online. You can grab the book. It is also available in some bookstores now, from what I
Yeah.
understand.
Oh, that's
so you
awesome.
can do that too.
Fantastic.
If you want a signed copy, just hit me up.
Right.
DM me on TikTok or Instagram at James M for Michael Quine, Quine.
Right.
And I will definitely get you a copy of that. And if you can't afford the $14 or $15 that the book costs, then for very, very inexpensively, you can get
The Kindle version for just some chicken scratch. And get a notebook so you can write down your answers. And don't be afraid to write, man. Let it pour out. If a question speaks to me, I just go for it, man. Dig deep, and it's very awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so
What about our meeting?
what?
Saturday night?
Oh yeah, Saturday. Announce it, Matt.
Okay.
Go for it.
We have a Zoom meeting on Saturday. Perceptual Shift. I am there. James is there.
Right?
Body and soul. We dive in. We're doing the book with you guys, all as a collective.
Same
Everyone's
work we're talking about here.
yeah, everyone's sharing. It's fantastic.
But we're actually writing in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're a little bit behind on the show in terms of like what we're writing. Like, for example, at this point, when this podcast was recorded, we've written up to page 40. It looks like 40. Oh, a little further than I thought. We've written up to page 49.
Right.
And here we are doing page 62 today in the book.
Right.
So we're a little, it's great. It's great because
Yeah.
we talk about it on this show.
Right.
And then oftentimes I think we write something different that's more current and, happening in the moment when we do our writing.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of fun. Join us if you want.
Sure.
The link to the Zoom meeting is in the description of this podcast. And the password is available, again, if you DM me at James M. Quine on TikTok or Instagram. So, you ready to get started?
Yeah, let's dive on in with reckless
sounds good.
abandon.
Today, we are in the chapter called Transforming Through Transitions. And this particular page is called The Benefits of Opening Up to Change. So here we go.
Nice, I like it.
While change can be uncomfortable, it's also a powerful catalyst for growth. When we embrace change, we develop resilience. Each time we navigate and embrace change, we strengthen our ability to adapt and overcome challenges, building confidence in our capacity to handle whatever comes our way. We discover new opportunities when we experience change. Change often brings unexpected possibilities that can lead to personal and professional growth. Every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. It's up to us to find the opportunities. When we experience change, we can deepen self-awareness. Change invites us to reflect on what's going on. Writing down your thoughts can bring clarity and help shift your perspective. That's what you were talking about before, putting it on paper.
Right.
When we experience change, we foster creativity. New circumstances challenge us to think differently, sparking innovation and problem solving.
Outside the box.
Exactly. Often the best experiences in life come from changes that we initially resisted.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true.
And finally, change can build meaningful connections. Change often brings new people into our lives, enriching our relationships and broadening our perspectives. And that last part is really where the question is and lives. So, here it is for you, bro.
Okay.
To start out with. Have you ever met a new person that came into your life, enriched it, made your life better,
Yeah.
added something to your life? As a result of a change that happened in your life that you initially either resisted or didn't want or didn't like or didn't even think about before. So something
Right.
happened, a change occurred in your life, can be in any area of your life.
Yeah.
And then as a result, recently thereafter, a person came into your life that you never expected to have in your life.
Yeah.
So do you have an example?
I do, and it was kind of weird because you asked me the question. We were getting ready before the show, and I haven't thought about this for a long time. But I want to. The person that I'm picking that came into my life and brought a lot of change, which I didn't realize, and I was small, I was young, was Jack.
Right.
My stepdad. We had one really crappy stepdad, and we had one kind of good stepdad.
I thought he was great for
I
me.
did too.
Not great for Tris and Chris.
Right.
Because he was kind of an absentee father.
Yeah, and he got into coke later on, which was a bummer.
Yeah, and then he cheated on mom.
Yeah,
and did the
that
whole
was
thing.
that was a drag. I kind
Yeah.
of didn't like him after that.
Yeah, he really. I mean, I remember he didn't even call the kids on their birthday sometimes. But when we were
Right.
young,
Yeah.
he was a great stepdad.
I thought so too. And also, he was hip. Like, he took mom to London, and they were at a Rolling Stones concert in London in like 1969. And they were pissed off because the show was supposed to start at like 9 o'clock, and it didn't start till 1 in the morning.
Wow, I
And
didn't even
everyone
realize
came
that.
out. They were high on smack and stuff. They were all drugged out. And, it was the Rolling Stones back then. And he came home with all these gifts from London. Like, remember we got dressed up in like pirate shirts with polka dots and these really,
Right, I felt like we were Beatles or something.
yeah,
You
like,
know, that
it
Yellow
felt like
Submarine.
Yellow Submarine-ish, yeah.
Exactly, or Sergeant Pepper's.
Right. And we were like little Sergeant Pepper's dudes, with these frilly, very cool British outfits.
Yeah, I remember that. That
And
was
we
cool.
all loved them. It was fun,
Well, Jack was so creative too.
He was, yeah. He did main titles, like he did The Planet of the Apes. He did all these, like, $6 Million Man,
Right, yeah.
Ironsides, you
Yeah.
know. And so he was in
And commercials too. Didn't he do the one with the guy with the rocket blaster on his back? And
Yeah.
It was back in the day when
Right,
they
right.
first invented that thing, and somebody was blasting up.
Yeah,
in the air.
yeah, exactly. He was very creative, and him and Mom had they kind of a little swagger, sexy
They did.
thing.
They
It was
did.
cute.
It was very, very lovey-dovey.
When it was good,
sweet.
it was good, and then when it was bad, it was, lame.
Well, drugs came in, and
Yeah.
his ego got the best.
His
of
ego,
him.
yeah,
He started.
thought he was hot shit.
Yeah, he thought he was
The
like,
director dude in Hollywood, yeah.
on the set. Of
Yeah.
Paramount or
On
whatever.
the set, yeah.
Yeah,
His ego did. He got an XKE Jaguar. Thought he was like,
yeah. The ego is not your amigo. all the
not
time, I'll tell
at
you
all.
that. Yeah.
Usually very much not the. Yeah.
So Jack came into your life as a result of the divorce,
Yeah.
which that was a change you didn't want.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
was,
want.
and I thought my life was gonna suck, and it pleasantly was kind of good.
Right.
And then there were other things too, like we got monkeys and stuff. Jack was into monkeys, so we had a pigtail macaque, and we had a woolly monkey named Wilhelmina, and
Yeah.
Gwendolyn was the pigtail macaque. And
It
it was
wasn't as nice as
no,
Wilhelmina.
Gwendolyn was kind of a bitch.
Yeah, she was kind of.
She was always running away, and yeah,
Yeah.
so but
Leonard wasn't that nice either.
no, Leonard was kind of a jerk.
Leonard was our parrot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't warm and fuzzy
The
at all.
iguanas were super lovey. No, they weren't actually. Okay, so that's your
That's my
answer.
guy, yeah.
Are you sticking with that answer?
Yeah, I want to give him credit for that. He deserves it.
For $500, that is his answer. He has it locked in. Okay. All right.
I will buy a vowel though.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Now, for me, I got to be honest, it's hard because
Yeah.
there's been so many changes in my life.
Right.
At 64 years
Yeah,
old,
yeah.
I've been through, like, if I go to my most recent change, it would probably be like, I had this weird feeling that when I was on the Love Hotel, that somehow that would lead me into, maybe being famous or being
Right.
an actor or being on more reality TV shows or
Yeah.
whatever. But there was a side of that I really didn't like. And
Right.
that is that ego side. And that, that wasn't resonating. I wasn't sure.
Right.
But as a result from going on the show,
Yeah.
that came out of nowhere.
Right.
I started, doing the writing of the book and all of this other stuff.
That's interesting. Yeah, there was definitely a huge shift going on.
But I wouldn't say that somebody new came into my life as a result of that.
Right.
So I'm going to go back further.
Right.
And I'm going to say that, the other big change that I sort of resisted was the fire before that. But then again, nothing much came into my life as a result of that. I got my real estate license.
Right.
And Chelsea Dimon came into my life as the head realtor, but, and Alex Iskandarian first, but I mean, those people weren't that significant in my life, and they haven't been at this point in my life.
Right.
So I have to sort of go back quite a way, like you did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
quite a ways.
I went way back.
To sort of figure out that, and I'm going to go back to the default, which is I never wanted to get divorced from my first wife because I wanted to keep the family system together. Right. And it wasn't an issue of, did I not want to get divorced from her, or did I think the relationship wasn't healthy? Because there was probably some of that was definitely very true. It wasn't where I wanted it to be for her or for me.
Right.
But it was this idea of being a failure to my son.
Yeah.
And to myself, because I didn't want to be divorced like our parents.
Yeah.
And the sadness of losing that family unit and the Christmases together and the whole thing of all
I understand that, and not wanting them to be collateral damage.
Exactly. Not wanting to be hurt, not wanting to hurt them. And, I remember one particular time my son was very little and he came running to me on the beach, very, very angry, pounding on my chest. And then I said, what is going on? What is going on? And he said, he started crying and he said, I didn't want to be divorced.
Right.
And that was, I said, I didn't want to be divorced either.
Yeah.
So that was something that happened. There was a change in my life that I didn't invite. As a result of that change, I ended up being with Crystal.
Right.
And having beautiful Annie and Jake and Ryan in my life. So 3 more children, aside from Drew. And my life got tremendously more wonderful in terms of love.
That is, I've witnessed the whole thing, and it's true.
And we had an incredible romance, Crystal and I, an incredible 24 years together. So that was a huge success in my life.
That's fantastic.
So when I look at the change and the resisting that I had against the change, the universe had a different plan for me.
Yeah.
And the universe knew that I needed to experience that Annie needed to be born, that Jake and Ryan needed to have me as their stepfather.
Your life would be so different without that.
Yes, and all that. And then even when Crystal and I broke up, and I resisted that change again, here now I have Courtney in my life, who is just literally just sent to me from the universe as an incredible gift. And even though relationship is fairly new, and it's easy in a new relationship to be all gaga goo goo and think that it's perfect and wonderful, and you've got the oxytocin flowing through
you got a little pink cloud going on. I think it's sexy. I want to give a shout out to Courtney's dimples.
Oh, you like those dimples?
Yes.
They're very cute.
Super cute.
And, so I guess what I'm saying is that change invites gifts.
Unexpected ones.
Yes. And wonderful opportunities and gifts that you would never have expected if you open yourself up to them.
Thank you. That's important.
If you continue resisting the change and lamenting the change, and being angry or frustrated or
being
hurt,
a drama queen,
or on the pity pot because of the change, then what will happen, and has happened for me and probably you, is that the doors for all that wonderful abundance, all those incredible gifts, the doors will be sealed shut.
Right.
And you won't see any of those or experience any of those. So, I'm going to say this. If you have experienced a difficult change in your life, relationships, money, work, health, any kind of a difficult one that you feel like you've been resisting.
Every person raised their hand to that.
Yes.
It's happened to everyone.
If you've experienced a difficult change and you're upset about it, it's time to let that go so
Thank
that
you.
you can open yourself up
Right.
to all the abundance that awaits you.
Yeah, exactly.
Let those doors open
Yeah.
up. Let that sunshine pour in.
Right.
And invite it all into your life, because as long as you're angry and upset about that change that you didn't want to have happen, you're not going to be able to experience that abundance and that wonderfulness.
That's right. Ride the wave.
So let it go.
Yeah.
Give it to the universe. If you want, you can do like me. I have a little shelf around this room, and it's around every tree outside and on the mountainside.
Yeah.
And I can just place that stuff right on that shelf. Let the universe handle it.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust that the universe is going to handle it. Remember that everything is happening for me, not to me.
Right.
And invite the abundance in.
It's like a surrender shelf.
Exactly. It's a surrender shelf.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That gets a
And
ding.
you're making...
I'm giving myself a ding on that.
I love it. And you're making room by getting rid of it and putting it on
Yeah.
the shelf for the new wonderful stuff to enter into your life.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting like rid of the clutter and stuff.
Flicking it off, man.
Yeah, flick it
Put
off.
it on the shelf, baby. All right, so
That's awesome.
that's going to wrap it for the show.
Whoa!
Yeah, are you shocked?
Yes, kind of.
It's an early ending.
Okay.
It's good. And we
All
only
right.
going like 25 minutes. That's
It
great.
was a little quickie.
I
yeah.
like the quickies, dude.
Yeah, quickies are
There's
awesome.
nothing wrong with a quickie, right, folks?
Just a quickie right now.
Yeah. There we go. It's a good dinger. You got some good dings going today. I appreciate that. All right, but as we wrap up the show, the first thing we do is we...
Perceptually shift.
That's right. Okay,
That
so
was
nobody's
an
gonna
easy question.
nobody's
right
gonna be
there.
raining on my parade.
That's right.
Here we go. You
And
like to
I'm flaming.
try not to crack up.
All right, I know. I can only look at you a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Well, only when you start rocking and the raindrops go all
Are
over
these
the
things
place.
moving now?
Yes. Here we go. Now you've heard the Shift Show. I hope you got your mind blown. We'll be back next week with more to say. If you are a seeker, buy the book, dig deeper. Take what you like and now go out and play.
Have some fun, everybody.
The Perceptual Shift Show. Whoa, whoa.
There we
Nailed
go.
it. Nailed it.
All right. And once again, if you like the book, go to Amazon.com, Barnes &
Right.
Noble, or somewhere online, or possibly you can request it from your local bookstore if they don't have it already, and you can get it there. If you don't have $14.95 or whatever the price is, you can...
Kindle version for a couple of rupees. It's
That's
a
right.
bargain. And some people like the Kindle better than the regular.
Absolutely. Just get
So,
a journal, something
yeah,
to write in.
that's right.
And if you want a signed copy, hit me up on TikTok or Instagram at James M. Quine,
Mm-hmm.
and I will make sure that happens. Also, you can hit me up for the password to the Saturday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Perceptual Shift book study that we'll be there for.
It's
And I
so
think
good.
We're probably going to be there until we get to the end of the book, and then we
Right.
probably won't be there. But you can go back and, you know, look at some of that stuff might be saved. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But, you know, currently, as of the time that we're recording this, we are still going through the book.
Yeah.
So we'd love to have you join
Sure,
us if
jump
you'd like.
on in.
And the link to that Zoom meeting is in the description of this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
All those announcements being done, we have one more thing to say, and it's
Yeah.
about life loving.
Right.
You wanna go for it a little bit?
Yeah, we have a mantra around here, and it's in English. And I think it's very important to love my life. I'm just going to put it in the first person because I don't like having an emotional hangover. I can't stand that feeling. It's icky, and I don't like depression and darkness and moodiness and all that emo
I
kind of
don't
stuff.
know anybody who does.
I know. I think it's highly overrated. It's like I want to hit the reset button and have a good day. Or
Hey, let me ask you a question. Was there a period in your life where you kind of were in that
yes,
zone during
yes,
the
I tried it. I spent like a decade doing that.
being like a negative Nancy.
Sort of
kind
like a dark artist,
yeah,
goth person.
Mysterious and dark and
Yeah, like
depressed
I don't
and-
like smiles, you
Yeah.
know, and just kind of a weirdo. And yeah.
But at the time, you thought you were cool.
Well, I was cool for a fraction of a second,
Okay.
but, you know, it wore off.
Okay.
And now I prefer just being happy.
It doesn't serve you anymore.
It doesn't serve me, and it's effing boring.
Okay, so
You
the
know?
opposite of that is loving life,
Exactly.
feeling good,
Feeling great. Don't settle for just good.
experiencing equanimity and
Yeah.
peace of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Practicing acceptance, that's a high vibration.
Enjoying
Practicing
life.
gratitude is a high vibration. And the highest of all, bow to the king, love is the highest. Yeah.
You got a good
Shout
gig
out
right
to love.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
And that's what we're talking about, loving life. But it doesn't have to be a manic thing, you know. Some people get it mixed up with this whole.
I mean, can you possibly love life every second, everything
No.
that happens?
No, like you didn't love your life when you stubbed your toe on that Murphy bed frame.
No, I didn't.
You were
But-
F-bombing. You could hear it all the way down to Lahaina.
But 1 minute later, I was loving life again
Yeah.
because I realized how grateful I was to actually have a toe and have a Murphy bed and have.
That's
a
what
home
we're
and-
talking about.
Yeah, so we can
It's
get back.
shifting out of the throbbing toe and getting into at least I have an effing toe.
Shifting out or perceptually shifting out?
Thank you.
There you go. That's the
The
name of the
icing
book.
on the cake.
All right. So
Doo-doo-doo.
the mantra that we say is "I love my life." We
Oh,
yell
you
it
gave
out
it
loud.
away.
Oh, well, you were just talking about it.
I know. I wanted to build up the suspense.
It was taking a long time to build. Man.
I
didn't
know.
know if it was going to be
It
another
was
10
building
minutes.
and building and building. So on
Okay, so
1,
let's
2,
go ahead
3.
and finish.
Okay.
What are we going to do?
We're going to say the I love my life mantra on 3.
Say
All
it or
together.
shout? Say it or shout?
Shout the mother effing thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
With zest.
So are you inviting them to
yeah.
say it with us?
Yeah. And with passion. Don't give me a wimpy one. Make it bold.
Wherever
baby.
you are.
Let's live bold.
Just allow yourself the freedom to yell it out.
Yes.
With us on 3.
The louder the better.
Come on, you can do it. We believe in you. 1,
Put some gusto into it.
2, 3.
I love my life!
Thank you.
Ow!
See you next time.
All right. Love you guys.
The Perceptual Shift Show. Whoa, whoa.